In the Overwatch League store right now, we actually have the Dallas Summer Genji skin. And today we're going to be deciding if this skin is actually worth it or not. And currently the Dallas Summer skin can actually be found in the item shop for 200 Overwatch League tokens, or you can get all three of these, the Shanghai Summer, the Dallas Summer, and the regular Happy Genji skin for 500 Overwatch League tokens. So let's take a look at the skin in the locker itself. So the first thing we want to look at is the color scheme itself. We have this blue, dark blue, and black color wave on the skin for the Dallas Fuel's team colors. First thing I want to look at is this nice little neck towel that we have going around the neck that has the Fuel logo. This side of his shirt also has the Fuel logo. And those are the only two spots on the skin that actually have the team logo on them themselves. Anyways, let's take a look at this face real quick. So as you can see, this is a young Genji, which is actually pretty cool. So the original skin looks like this, just to compare a little bit for a second. On here, we have the nice bushy eyebrows. We have a nice little headband that has blue and white colors. The hair itself is also white in this skin as well, which makes it a nice little contrast. I'm glad that it isn't like a light blue or something, because I think the white definitely looks a little bit better on there. We have the nice little Genji face mask, which if you didn't know actually comes from the Sentai skin. And in this case, it is actually a blue kitty Sentai mask. So it's just a different recolor of the Happy mask as well. But looking onto the shirt as well, I'm going to take a look at this. On the back, you can actually see the two dragons that Hanzo has from him and his brother, or from Genji and Hanzo, that make the two dragons right there. The shirt is actually really cool. It's kind of like a, it's not a button-up shirt because you don't see any buttons on there, but it's just like an open-aired shirt. It has some nice little symbols on the seam of it right here. It has like a nice black seam over the side. The back actually reminds me a lot of mountains as well, so it's nice, just little cool blue pattern on the back. Next, let's take a look at the shorts. What I really find interesting about the shorts is it actually holds a little goldfish. And if we go to the original skin, you can see that the goldfish has like a clear bag. It has the actual goldfish in there, but this skin actually has more of a blue tinted bag, so it makes the fish actually look slightly blue, even though I do believe that the fish is still a goldfish in there. It just has a blue bag on there. But the shorts again are blue as well. It has this nice little, I don't know if this is like a handkerchief or just like some form of napkin, I don't know, but it's there. On the back we actually have his swords, which look really, really, really cool. You can see right here it actually has a flame detail, hence the Dallas Fuel. It is really cool, actually. I really like that they did that. It doesn't even look like waves to me. It definitely looks like a blue flame right there. That is super, super, super cool. We have the shorter sword right here with the nice blue color wave. The longer sword, which I believe is the dragon blade itself, we have a nice hilt up here that it kind of looks like it has paracord on it. It goes from black to blue. It looks super, super amazing. The blue string right here, love that those both hold like just a decoration on the swords themselves. I wish we could get a better view of just the sword shaft itself. Just this does look really, really cool. But anyways, we've looked at the skin, so let's take a look at the shurikens real quick. Man, those are pretty. Those are very pretty. Let me just show you the normal ones real quick. So normally on just the regular Happy skin, it actually has this like gold with green on here, but this one has a dark blue metallic base for the actual metal shuriken part, and it kind of comes together with this blue, this light blue, and also dark blue metallic piece in the middle. And on the outside of it is kind of with I'm not sure if that's a cloth or paper material, but it has a nice little blue detail on there. Dude, these look fantastic. That looks amazing. Onto the blade itself. First thing that caught my eye was the Dallas Fuel logo on there. I really, really like that. I think that looks really, really cool. Man. And what also is really interesting to me is, so this starts off as black down here on the rope, and it kind of goes up and fades into a darker blue at the very top. So it kind of just fades into a darker color, and I really, really like that. So far, I think this looks really nice. All right, so let's check out some emotes real quick. All right, so let's check out some emotes real quick. We have amusing, challenge, cutting edge, whirlwind, paper stars, meditate, salute, sky lantern, and finally, dance. Up next, we have the victory poses. Kneeling, shuriken, sword stance, metal, RIP, toast, meditate, and finally over the shoulder. And lastly, we're gonna go to the highlight intros. Warrior salute, pumpkin carving, shuriken, and then unsheathing the sword. And now that we've looked at all of those, let's take a look at the golden weapons themselves. So here is what it looks like normally. La la la, cool. And let's check out these golden weapons. First off, that is freaking beautiful. Last time, I didn't really like what they did with the normal Happy skin, but this looks really cool. I love that the metal part of the shuriken is actually gold, but they left a little bit of color. I think the blue and the gold work perfectly together. Look at that. Although that looks really good to me. Onto the dragon blade. Okay, the dragon blade doesn't look as fantastic to me. I really wish they would have, I don't know, kept a little bit more details on there. But again, I do think it looks just alright. Let's take a look at this highlight intro for Genji. Okay, that's just alright. So let's take a look at what we can see in first person. So we can see his arm and the gauntlet on his arm, as well as the shurikens themselves. What I really like is that the shurikens look a lot darker in the game itself. I mean, look at that. It doesn't even look like it has the dark blue on it, and that is honestly probably a little bit better because that looks phenomenal. But anyways, the gauntlet itself, you can see like the little rope that has like the jiggle physics on there. It kind of looks like it's made out of wood slash other mesh materials on there. That looks really good. What does it look like when we pull out our sword? Okay, so that's kind of interesting that you can't see the Dallas Fuel logo on there. I know that that is the shorter blade. Like, I'm gonna do that again in about 1 second. Like, look at this. It doesn't have the Dallas Fuel logo on there, even though this is the shorter blade of the two. I'm surprised that they didn't put that on there for in-game. Okay, that is a little whack, I'm not gonna lie to you. But let's look at our dash. Okay, interesting. I wish the color would have been blue for the team itself, but you can't do whatever you want. Okay, so we have our shurikens when we throw them. Our three-handed throw. What's our reload animation look like? Okay, that looks pretty cool. So I've been killing all these robots trying to get a unique voice line, and I have gotten nothing at all that is unique to Genji. But anyways, let's check out this Dragon Blade real quick, and let's see if we can see the logo on there. Okay, so you can see the logo on this one. That is a little better. I will admit that is a little bit better. And when we actually deflect with that blade itself, you can see the logo as well. But not with the normal short blade, which is, again, very interesting to me. But anyways, I think it's time for us to decide if the skin is worth it or not, now that we've seen a good in-game look at it. So, I will rate this skin honestly, it's a 7 out of 10 for me. I love Dallas. Like, Dallas is my team that I root for, and I really, really like them, but I don't know, I like the skin itself, but it is a little disappointing that we didn't get a full-on skin for them, and I bet you they're probably still working on it because they just won the championship like not even a month ago. So we might get something at that point, but right now just a simple reskin of the Happy thing is a little disappointing. I will admit that is slightly disappointing, but I do like that they have the logos on there. They have nice colors on it, so it does get a 7 out of 10 for me. And that brings us to the verdict of whether this skin is worth it or not. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're not a Dallas Fuel fan, this skin is absolutely not gonna be worth it for you. You're probably not gonna like this. I mean, you might like it for the colors, but with the logos and stuff on there, it might not be the best option for you. Even for me, a Dallas Fuel fan, it's almost not worth it for me either. I got it because I do like Dallas. But honestly, I'm gonna say that this skin is not gonna be worth it unless you are a Dallas fan. So, but anyways, we're gonna wrap the video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.